correct. I think I said it on the correct one. I think I said it on the correct. Oh, what are we at? 100% yet? No. It takes forever to charge. It's so hot in here. It's so hot in my room. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. These are kind of cool. Hey, Clarence, you're not in bed yet? How are you doing? Before anybody asks, I did not watch the eclipse. Did you? Did you watch it? A lot of people got glasses and everything to watch the eclipse. So I was listening to something, and they were talking about how eclipses, things like that happen, represent like things that have been written in the Bible. And when I was listening to it, I was like, oh my gosh. So it's almost like as each one of these things transpire, that it's one step closer to the return of Christ, you know? And it's kind of trippy when you think about it like that. I know as Christians, you're not supposed to be afraid. I'm sorry, for the end times. But me, I've always been afraid of the unknown. So if I don't know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, then I get pretty tripped out, you know? I mean, I think it's going to be a beautiful thing, the rapture, but I think many of us might think of it as one way, and excuse me, it's going to happen a completely different way. And that's another thing I'm worried about. Many of us may think because we're saved, we're going to heaven. But maybe there's something that we didn't catch in the Bible that tells us something different. But it's the Bible that I read. It says salvation is a free gift from God. And what's that noise? And that is your ticket to heaven. Not good works, you know, not how much money you give. It's all about salvation. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I just started yawning. What's going on here? So I was going to come on earlier, but then when I got home, I fell asleep for a little bit because I was so tired. But Sunday was an awesome day. I went to church Sunday, and my granddaughter was dedicated on Sunday. So my daughter, my son-in-law, my ex-father-in-law and his girlfriend, and then my ex-husband were all there. My son didn't go, but we sat through church service, and I mean, I could have left right away because they got dedicated at the beginning of the service, which at my old church that I attended for 9 years, the dedications and stuff would happen at the end of the service. The baptisms and all that would happen at the end of the service. So that was different. I really like this church. I think I might start going there. My goodness, what is wrong with me? I think I might start going to this church. They sing, they do a lot of the hands risen and this stuff. And, the music is upbeat. That's the one part that it would be hard for me to get used to, because I'm so sorry. Because I like the old-fashioned hymns. That is that's where it's at for me when it comes to music at church. But I'm not saying the music's bad. It's not. I mean, it's good music. It's just the old-fashioned hymns is what reaches me, the words and stuff. So gosh, I hate it when this happens. So I'm going to share with you the sermon. I mean, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it was a really good sermon. Because they printed out, the verses of the Bible that we're going to be addressing and stuff. So John 14, 1 through 14. Just let me say it to you, okay? Just relax, okay? Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God. Believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. You know the way to the place where I'm going. Thomas said to him, Lord, we don't know where you are going, so how can we know the way? Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. If you really know me, you will know my Father as well. From now on, you do know him and have seen him. Philip said, Lord, show us the Father, and that will be enough for us. Jesus answered, Don't you know me, Philip, even after I have been among you such a long time? Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, show us the Father? Don't you believe that I am the Father, and that the Father is in me? That I am in the Father, and the Father is in me? The words I say to you, I do not speak on my own authority. Rather, it is the Father living in me who is doing his work. Believe me when I say that I am the Father, and the Father is me, in me, or at least believe on the evidence of the works themselves. Very truly, I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these, because I am going to the Father. And I will do whatever you ask in my name, so that the Father may be glorified in the Son. You may ask me for anything in my name, and I will do it. John 14, 1 through 14. Hi, Robert. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. John 16, 33. So what the pastor, those were his, there's a few more shorter verses a little later on, but what he was saying is the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, 3 in 1. So he was like, he couldn't believe. He was asking Philip, so you don't know who the Father is? You know who I am, so you know who the Father is. And Philip was like, just show us, it'll be enough. It'll be enough. And he's like, here I am. And then when he was talking about Where's that other verse? He really talked about having peace, but also having trouble. And he talked about how a lot of people think, where's my hairspray? That just because you're a Christian, just because you believe in God, just because you're saved or you go to church or whatever, people think, well, you know, they get mad at God, they get mad at Jesus, they get mad at churches, they get mad at every prayer. They don't want to do any of it anymore. If something tragic happens in their life or something, you know, hurtful happens to one of their loved ones. And he was saying, you know, that just because we believe in God and just because we go to church or pray or whatever doesn't mean we are completely going to be abstinent from hurt. It's a part of life, you know, but it's what you do with that hurt and how you handle it and how does it make you grow and does it make you have faith even more in God, instead of turning your back on God. Many people have turned their back on God when they have something horrible happen in their lives, and it's not God's fault. Salvation is found in no one else, for there is no other name under heaven given to men by which we must be saved. Psalm 119 through 142. So, no, that's Acts 4:12. Your law is truth. That's Psalm 119, 1 through 142. Because I live, you will also live. John 14:19. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do mighty works in your name? And then will I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. So, like I was saying, a lot of people think they've got this relationship with God just because every once in a while they pray to him and say, you know, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Or they might, you know, give a donation every once in a while, or they might, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Jesus is like, I do not know you. How would I know you? How would I know you? What's going to make you stand out to know me, for me to know you? And that really got me thinking. It's like, that's when it comes to how are we living our lives? Are we living our lives as real Christians? Or are we living our lives just fitting God in whenever there's time? Or is God the center of our lives? And he knows. And that, I don't know, just the way he preached it really, really got me thinking about that. And I went to work after that. I changed my clothes in the car because, you know, when I do deliveries, I wear jeans and a sweatshirt and tennis shoes. And when I went to church, I dressed up. You know, I wore a long skirt and a blouse and, you know, heels and whatever. But the church I went to, it was very, very casual. Very casual. I can honestly say, no, I didn't see everybody in there, but I think when I looked around, the people I did see, I was the most dressed up. So, which is fine. You know, I love that it's the come as you are concept. You know, there's a lot of younger people there, which I loved to see. I'm telling you, one of the main gal on the worship team who was singing on stage, she was probably 19, 20, and she was on fire for God. You know, she was singing with all of her heart, you know, and then, you know, in the first couple rows from the front, there was same age kids there. And the nursery was packed with little kids. I miss that, you guys. I love that so much. It's just like all these people gathering in one place, giving glory to God and trying, at least trying to do better, at least trying to incorporate God in their life and the values. And I looked at my daughter and my son-in-law when they were up there dedicating the baby. And I had some Kleenex. I didn't want to embarrass anybody, so I didn't bawl. But I'm telling you, the tears were flowing. And I'm like, I am so proud of them. You know, the Bible talks about if you train up a child in the way he should go, he will not depart from it. And something about if he does, it will be for a short time and then he'll come back. You know, this, and I'm not patting myself on the back. This is all God. But I do believe, you know, you can go overboard though. There's a lot of people are turned off to religion because they had it shoved down their throats. Thankfully, with my daughter, she was grateful that we went to church and Sunday school, and we went to all the church fun. I mean, we were always at church. It was a little much, you know, I will say it was a little much. So it was kind of stressful sometimes, and you don't want it to be stressful. But we were just very, very, very involved. Now, my son kind of has gone the other way. He believes in God, but something happened, and, you know, I'm not going to talk about it, but he's kind of turned off a little bit by churches. Like I said, he believes in God, but he's turned off by religion. And I can respect that, you know. But I think he would, I told him, honey, I think you would love this church. You know, there's a lot of younger people there. And he goes, Mom, I've been to it before years ago with a friend or something. I'm like, oh, okay. Are you guys commenting? I'm not seeing any more comments if you are. So, you know, I visited one other church, and, you know, I really want to find a home church. Hold on. I really would love to find a home church because, and I guess if my it's going to rain tomorrow too. Damn it. If my daughter and son-in-law are going to be, you know, regularly attending this church, I think I will too, you know. And I'm going to be starting that new job pretty soon. I won't absolutely have to work every weekend doing delivery, you know, which I do right now because, you know, I have to make up for funds. You know, I have to work the weekends to make that money. But with the new job, you know, I think I'll be making enough where I won't have to worry about that. So, I don't know. I really needed that. I think going to church, I really needed that. It just like mellowed me a lot. Hi, Jesse. Oh, there's my future husband. I think going to church on Sunday, I think it just really mellowed me. You know, I think I really needed that. Oh my gosh, you guys, what they have there when you walk in, it's huge. I mean, of course, they've got TVs where you can sit You can sit in this room and watch it. You don't have to go in to the, the congregation area. But they've got tables and tables of donuts and coffee. And it's like, dang, they feed you. I didn't eat any, but it was beautiful. And I wanted to share that with you guys because I got to see my little grandbaby dedicated. And I'm so proud of my daughter and son-in-law for making that choice. Now, she didn't get baptized. There's a difference. All dedication is, they're making an outward decision to God and everybody else, to let everyone know that they're going to try to raise the baby up in the Lord as well, as good as they possibly can, as much as they possibly can. They want to instill, Christian values into her. And that's what I did with my babies. And so, I don't know. It was just a very proud moment. Very proud moment. My son was going to get a haircut today. So he's really getting serious about trying to find a job. So if you can pray for him that he finds a job. He came over yesterday and picked up Sosa. He tried to convince me to keep him after he was here to get him. He's like, can you just keep him tonight? I have plans. I'm like, no, you don't. And he goes, I have plans tomorrow. Like, son, no, you're taking him. I need to clean the house. So he took him, but I think I get Sosa back tomorrow. I love Sosa to death. You guys know that. Sosa's my baby. Absolutely. But they didn't baptize. No, it was just a dedication, honey. It wasn't a baptism. And I don't think my daughter would have done that. I did that with my son when he was a baby, but I think they would want that to be her decision. I don't know if she wanted to get baptized, but I think what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you can pray for my son that he finds a job. He seems pretty serious right now about finding one, so he's in the place he needs to be, definitely. And it was nice to visit with him yesterday for a little bit. It really was. It was probably around 5 he showed up, I think. No comment. Oh my God. Oh. This is terrible. Why am I yawning so much? StreamYards has some new stuff, but they want you to upgrade it. And I'm like, hell no. I'm already paying them almost $20 a month. No way. I am not. And I'm thinking about canceling it because I don't use StreamYard that much, you guys. I really don't. I start my job in 8 days. So I'm pretty stoked about that. It's going to be like, I have to be trained and learn the ropes and all that stuff. But once I do, like I said, I'm going to be pretty much on my own, which is nice. I'm going to get to, I'm going to hold a position where I have a lot of responsibility. And I will be responsible for other people also. So I think I should be paid more, but I'm not going to complain about it right now. As long as I start getting, insurance, 401k, and I have the ability to get raises, like she said, then I'm good with that. Definitely good with that. Who watched the eclipse? Did anybody watch it? And if so, did you get glasses to watch it? I got my cool little album table, you guys, that I can put on I can probably show it to you without having to carry it in here. Let me see. I can probably show it to you. 1 second. If I put this down like that, you can see over here, right? Yeah. Okay. So what? Hold on. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to carry it out. Okay. I can carry it out. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it, huh? See how it's got the shelves? Oh, it looks like a little peg fell off the back. So it's got 2 shelves and then 3 things right here to put your albums, and then the whole top for my record player. So I'm really excited to go through my albums and get them organized and put them in here. I'm going to be working on getting my computer room together here pretty soon. I still like to do that. My stupid microphone's busted. I still need to get a new cord for that. I don't know. I want to change it around. I don't know if I really want my makeup table in here or if I want to put it in my computer room and just have a desk in here. But I don't know. I don't know how I want things. That's the problem. I never know how I want things. Oh, you watched it on TV? I didn't watch it at all. Yeah, Jesse, there was today, hon. You didn't know? You didn't know that? I thought everybody knew. Oh my goodness. I could not put it on. Jeez. It's so clean. It's so clean. I dusted. I cleaned the mirrors. I vacuumed. I took the lint brush to everything. Like, it's so clean and quiet with Sosa not here. Now, don't get me wrong. I love him. You guys know I love him. I got called up. Wait, I got called up for the rapture, but told God I couldn't go because the wife is in Florida and there's nobody to care for the dogs and cats. Aw, that's sweet, Robert. Oh my goodness, that's funny. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just cannot quit yawning. A total eclipse of the heart. While I was going through my stuff, I found oh yeah, just so you guys know, I did not sign up for my PO box. Not that anyone's sending anything anyways, but I just didn't do it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. They raised it $15 for 3 months. So it was $30 for 3 months. Now it's $45 for 3 months. I'm like, no, I don't hardly get any mail there. I don't want to. I'm not paying that. I'm not doing it. Illinois, yes. Aww. And then this was the one from Anitra. Isn't that so pretty? I have so many, you guys. Remember I was telling you how we'll have to go through these sometime? Remember how I told you that I found them? Hold on, where did we go? 1 second. Where did that thing go? Turn around, badass. Oh, remember these lights? Oh my gosh, I forgot about those lights that I have. What the actual heck? Jeez Louise. That's crazy. La 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 la. La 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 la. When you walk on by, will you call my name? When you walk away, I don't know where that thing went. When you walk on by. I can't find that basket full of cards and letters I got. I want to pull those out one day and share them with you guys again. All of the letters and cards I got from you guys. There's a lot of them. So let's play a game. Let's play a little game, okay? Put on your thinking caps, okay? Class, put on your thinking caps. That's going to drive me nuts. Where are they? I have so many CDs too. Like I've got albums. I used to have probably 8 of these. And remember, I told you guys when one of my friends borrowed my cars, this was when I was younger, when I had my beautiful yellow Prelude. She borrowed my car and I told her, make sure you lock it up. Make sure you lock it up. Okay. Well, she didn't lock it up, and I had all of my CDs in the trunk in the back. They all got stolen. It was thousands of dollars worth of CDs. I was so upset. So upset. These ones are Madonna, Sierra, Next. What's this one? I hate it when it doesn't have a name. And a lot of them are scratched up. I'm going to have to go through them and throw them away probably. But these have been stored forever. Dirty Vegas, Pure Disco, Garbage, Funky Souls of the 70s, Michael Jackson, The Cars, AB Logic. Remember AB Logic? Oh, AB Logic. Oh. More Madonna. Oh, my 80s dance party. What's a Stereo MC? Oh, this is the old school. This has Mr. Groove on it, Double Dutch Bus. Oh my, 5 Minutes of Funk, Atomic Dog, Raw Bass. Oh my gosh, there's some cool songs on there. Soul Decision. Oh my gosh. Dan Reed Network. Loved the Dan Reed Network. NSYNC, Hathaway, Seal, Eric Clapton, Eagles, Fleetwood Mac. More Madonna, more Madonna. I used to love Madonna. I really did. Mercy Me. I used to absolutely love Madonna. Remember that movie Mad Love? Do you guys remember that one? There was a song on here. Was it by the 7-Year Bitch? Was that it? No. No, I don't remember. That was Drew Barrymore and I think, what's his name? Dangerous Minds soundtrack. Hold up, wait a minute, don't go there because I ain't with it. Club Nation. I was a music fanatic, you guys. I love music. My albums are the best, though. I'm telling you. All of my albums. My vinyl, my 12-inch vinyl. That's the best. So once I get all that set up, I'm going to have so much fun just going through all of my albums and listening to old music that I used to love. I love doing that. My daughter bought me that record player a few years ago, and I really want to start using it. Okay, hold on. That's not what it said last time. Oh, it's the wrong side. Okay. Oh, how long does it take for the moon to rotate around the earth? Does anyone know? How long does it take for the moon to rotate around the earth? You can't, don't Google it. No cheating. Does anyone know? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Oh, if anyone feels so inclined, you don't have to. Just if you want to send me a tip, my Cash App's at the bottom of the screen. Icon, nice to see you. It doesn't, Robert says. 24 hours. No. Guess again, Icon. Since you're the only one guessing, you get to guess again. How are you, hun? I would have never got this one either, you guys. Oh, so I was saying, don't ever feel obligated. If you would like to send a tip and you don't want to do it super chat, then you could do it through my Cash App. I'll say it takes, Icon, I'll give you a hint. It's days, okay? It's instead of hours, think of many days, okay? How many days do you think it takes? How many days do you think it takes to rotate around the earth? See, I like playing games like this. I have music trivia. You guys remember I went out and bought so many games for us to play. I probably bought 7 games here and there for us to play. And it helps make us smarter. Robert, pretty much, Robert's the closest, is 29.5 days. 29.5 days. 1 month. Yep. Jesse, you better be guessing too. I need to see how smart you are if we're going to get married. Okay, next question. Did the southern states or the northern states oppose the slave trade? Did the southern states or the northern states oppose the slave trade? It makes you smarter, guys. This is educational. Look at this. Almost 9:30 at night in the Pacific Northwest, and we're learning, okay? We're learning. Pretty soon, yes, northern. Robert got it right. Pretty soon, you guys. I mean, I already work a lot of hours now, but working this new job, I don't know. It's just going to seem like so many hours, probably because of the drive time and all that. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. Okay. The idea of zombies can be traced back to what religion? Ooh. The idea of zombies can be traced back to what religion? And I didn't even know this was a religion. Hello, but there's some pretty zombie-ish looking people in Kensington and in Camden and all over the place, you guys. I'm gonna take a little brief intermission from this here, but you guys go ahead and answer. Egyptology. No. I'll give you a hint. They make a doll. Okay. There's a doll for this. So the guy who runs ATM Re, they're switching up directions with the way they're taking their channel, and they're not going to be doing street interviews anymore. Yes, Kathy, Voodoo. Hi, sweetie. Voodoo, she got it right. They're not going to be doing street interviews anymore. I just heard something. Shh. I'm telling you guys, I get freaked out. And I mean, it's dangerous for them, the kind of people they get around. The guy's been shot at and everything. But, you know, I like how they do the street interviews. But, you know, I understand that it's time for them to take their channel in another direction. I'm curious to see what they're going to be doing. But I also want to say real quick, you know, with the whole with Mark and the Soft White Underbelly channel and how he posted, you know, how he posted about what's their name, you know, that family. I'm having a brain fart right now. The family that's in, I've got, it starts with the W. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, listen to this, okay, Beast. So I guess Tyler, the guy who was coming in to rescue this family because Mark was taking advantage of them, supposedly, and all of this stuff. You know, well, Tyler Whitaker's, thank you, Kathy. Yes. So she said, was it Betty? Someone from the family said, we don't even hear from Tyler anymore. That's interesting because Tyler had a lot to say about Mark and the, you know, what he was doing for the Whitakers. Then Kathy, did you hear the message that Mark played on his channel that what's her name left, saying that her father died and that she needed money? Do you know what Mark did? Mark went out to her, to where they live, to see what was happening, to see if it was true. He's like, I'm here. Was it Floyd? No, what was the guy's name? Yes. I'm here to see. Hi, Native. Oh, we're playing a game and we're talking about the Whitakers. And Mark. Well, so he went out there because he wanted to see if it was true, you know, what was going on. And he wanted to go to the funeral if he really did die. Lloyd, was that his name, I think? Anyways. Well, he got there and Lloyd was very much, if that's his name, was very much alive. She lied. She went to that. Hi, Dominant Man. She went to that extreme to say her father died to get him to give her money. So I don't care what anyone says. Mark has been very kind, very generous to that family. He's helped them every time, you know, if they've asked him for money that, you know, he's raised for them for the house. He would always say, look, yeah, what a shocker. He would try to say, listen, if you keep asking me for money, you're never going to have enough to get that house. He has so patient. And for certain people to act like they know what they're talking about and bash Mark, it's ridiculous. It's like, you know, people who have never done shit for anybody else in their life. Give me a break. Oh, it just pisses me off. Okay. So I think it's hilarious that Mark went out there and caught her. And you know what? He said, I forgive you. She's like, I'm sorry. He's like, I forgive you. He's such a nice, kind, giving guy. Who cares if he gets views off it? Oh, he makes so much money off of these people. And so, you know what? They make money too. So who cares? Who cares? If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be this help. Okay. Okay. Next question. He is very nice. And he gets taken advantage of. What color is the letter? Okay, you guys are gonna look. What color is the letter E in the Google logo? I think I know. Yep, I got it right. What color is the letter E in the Google logo? How was your weekend, Bella? Did you see her? I babysat Friday evening, and then Native, once we're done, if you go back and watch where you before you came in at, my daughter and son-in-law had her dedicated on Sunday. So we went to church and I got to watch that. Oh, I got to hold her. She was in her little dress. They had got her a little special little dress. She looked so cute. Red. Yes, Kathy, that's right. It's red. It was just, I needed that sermon. I needed that, just the whole experience of being at church again. I've been talking about it for so long, about going, and then the message was a good message. Again, it was weird to be sitting there with my ex-husband, but I have to get used, it's just going to be a part of everything. Think about all the school things that, if my daughter ends up putting her in public school. Anyways, even if she doesn't go to public school, she'll have school things, she'll have sports things. I'm going to see him until forever. So I don't know. Yes, it was amazing. Okay. In what Italian city is Romeo and Juliet set? Wait until your ex gets married. Oh, Kathy. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. He'll probably invite me too. That's just how he is. Nope. I think Robert got it. Nope. Oh, nope. Come on, Native, Jesse, whoever else. Icon. It's not Venice. It's not Florence. Come on. Put your thinking caps on. Nope. Good guesses, though, guys. Good guesses. Did you say nipples, Kathy? I'm just kidding. Italy, LOL. I don't know. Come on. Just name another one. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I can't believe that freaking Pompeii, Tuscany. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. Okay, after that many guesses, I'm just going to tell you. Nope. Good guess, though, Native. Good guess. Good guess, girl. Kathy, have you been reading the posts from like Paula and Moxie and Andy? I mean, can you believe that shit? That she had the nerve not to show up to her own effing court date that she wanted to happen. I just want it to be over with. Really? All this time you've been pushing how you're terrified and you can't leave your house and you're being stalked and you're having pictures taken of you and this and you need it to stop. But then you don't show up and present all your evidence to have Paula punished and to be held accountable for these lies that you've been telling about her. Oh yeah, and then her, number one supporter says, oh, she had plenty of evidence if she had evidence, she would have marched her happy ass right into that courtroom, and she would have been throwing it up in the air, wahooing, so happy. Bullshit. She had nothing. She had Paula making reaction videos about her, hurting her feelings. That's it. She's never done, it's all lies. And when is she going to have to answer for her lies? That's what I hate, is she keeps getting away with it. Okay, so the answer was Verona. Next one. If a response is said to be laconic, what does that mean? If a response is said to be laconic, what does that mean? Oh, she is a coward. She didn't show because she had no evidence. She knew she was going to look like a fool. But guess what? People gave her money for an attorney, right? What happened there? Gave her money for an attorney. They all supported her. Oh, poor Trisha. Can't go anywhere. Paula just won't leave her alone. Yeah, it was Verona. Yep. And then she doesn't show. But acts like, let them say what they want. She's making it sound like she won, you know. I don't know. I don't know when people are going to open their eyes, but I don't know how she keeps getting away with everything. What does laconic mean, you guys? So excited to start my new job. So excited, so excited. Everything, and now I don't want to knock on wood here. I don't want to jinx anything, but everything is going pretty good. Short, few, and spoken words. Yes. Short and to the point, Robert. If she had shown up. Kathy, well, me too, but I don't know. I mean, she's such a coward, you know, all of this time. And then she makes it sound like all those other times that Paula was the one that was postponing, continuous. And it's been her the whole time. And then this time she just doesn't show. Wasting the court's time, attorney's time, money, everything. It's just, if people can't see the flat out, she's afraid of everything, yet tries to act so tough. Yep. And she has a way about her that she twists and spins things to make it seem like it's going in the way. Gossip Mel. That it's going. We got to have our gossip hour. No, that it's going like that. It went in her favor. You know, she has a way of doing that, and it's crazy. It just happens like that. She doesn't even think about it. Well, I think. I won't say what I think she's doing right now, but that's a whole nother story. What fraction of a second is a millisecond? What fraction of a second is a millisecond? Yes, Native. She filed something with the courts to take Jeremy's mom to court, and supposedly had all this evidence of how she was harassing her, stalking her, blah, 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 blah. It's been going on for 8 months now. She's taken 5 people to court. Hi, Kaylee. How are you, sweetheart? Did you watch the eclipse? Did you wear glasses? And so, but it's all been her, Native. It was all her, right? So Jeremy's mom, yep. I think that's right. No, 1,000th, Robert. Sorry. So Jeremy's mom had to put money out for an attorney, time, everything, gathering evidence. And then the bitch doesn't show up. She just doesn't show up. After she's the one who started it all. Yep, Kathy. Okay, the word atom comes from the Greek atomos, which means what? Atomos. I should know that. I'm Greek. Atom. The word atom comes from the Greek atomos, which means what? Hardly showed up in Wisconsin. Very cloudy. Didn't even get dark. Yeah, I didn't notice. I can't remember what time it was supposed to happen here. Was it 1 something? I didn't notice anything, but I wasn't looking either. So. Kathy, I think she's on a. Nope. I think she's on a certain site, if you know what I'm saying. Trying to find a grandpa. Don't bring me down. I really do. I think she's looking for her SD. I'm trying to remember that chair. Wait, how's it go? No, that's not it. What's the word, guys? It's one word. Hey, the gangs are. Hey, Kermie. Kermie says, hello, my princess. Kermie, I think, Native, I think Kermie's talking to you. She wants an old sugar daddy. She wants one with 1 foot in the grave. And we know her. She'll put some poisoned mayonnaise on his sandwich. Let me make you a sandwich, baby. Particle? Nope. Kermie. I love Kermie's avatar or Kermie's picture. TT was that lady that had her kid taken away. No, that's Leticia. Oh my gosh, Native, that's Leticia. Leticia cannot be on the internet anymore. And we want the same thing for TT because she's dangerous for people. She's vile. Okay. That's why. But Leticia, no. Leticia went to jail for quite a long time and Native, and she's out now. She did have her kid taken away, her baby. Yes. I want to know. I know, Native, they're a lot alike. I want to know the paternity test. We haven't got to find that out yet. So I'm thinking, truthfully, Trouble. Yeah, can you believe she calls herself Truthfully Trisha? Truthfully? I have a feeling because it hasn't been put out there. I think it may have been the guys that she was saying, right? That not saying that that her claims were true, that he R'd her, because I don't believe that for 1 second. She got caught up in many of her lies regarding that. I'm talking about Leticia. But I think if the paternity test came back and he was not the father, I think that would be all over the place, you know? Okay, the answer is indivisible. I let that go on for a long time. What brand is behind the iconic perfume number 5? I know. Oh, my eyeball itches. So I get to go to Vegas in October, which is my birthday month. How perfect is that? Yep, Kathy got it. Robert kind of got it. Yes, Pam from customer service. Kaylee got it. Tell us a clue. It's Chanel. I like that name, Pam from customer service. That's cute. Isn't that cute, you guys? Hello, Pam from customer service. Okay, next one. When you address a letter with CO, what do the C and the O stand for? Ooh, 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 ooh. I know. Yes, okay. Autocorrect got me. Hi, Becca. Yes, Becca got it. Care of. Robert got it. Good job, guys. Yay. Kathy got it. Who did that? I'm going to ask you guys this. Who did this? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on. Who did it? Becca, how are you? I haven't seen you in quite a while. Don't you love me anymore? Nobody loves me anymore. I'm just kidding. Who was it? Kathy, wasn't Mr. Cotter, but it was on Mr. Cotter. The Three Stooges. No. Arnold. Yes. Horshack. Horshack. I know I keep missing these. I know. Oh, good. I'm glad. I love you too. All right. What is the round button on an iPhone called? What is the round? I think it's, yes. Okay. Aw, Kermie, thank you. I love you too. Kermie's been here with me for such a long time. Becca, Robert. Yes. Pam from customer service just got it. Yeah, Arnold Horshack. Yep. Oh, I knew it. You got it right, Kathy. I was just saying Horshack, I think was his nickname or whatever. Yep. Pam from customer service. Becca. Boom. Everyone is busy working, Bella, but we miss and love you. Hopefully the old gang can come back. I know, Native. All my buttons are square. Robert says. Well, I love you guys too. I have an Android too, Kaylee. I have an old iPhone. Hold on. Is this one? Yeah, this is my old one right here. It's dead. This is God, I haven't taken this off of here in so long. Geez, this thing's old. I have an old iPhone, but it's still in really good condition. No scratches or nothing. But you know how they screw us, you guys? They make it, oh geez, this is trash. They make it so we can't, it doesn't work as well anymore. You know, that's how they make them after a while because they want you to buy new ones. But this, I don't really like iPhones. I had gotten you have yours is exactly like this. I think this is the iPhone 7 Plus, I think. But my kids have always been into iPhones. I've always liked the Androids. And I think the reason I like the Androids is because you can personalize them more and not everything costs money. Here's my old Samsung. Look at this thing's all cracked. So this is a Samsung I have. It's got some old stuff on here, old music, but mostly every phone I've had, mostly, oh, it stands up. That's cool. Have been Androids. Home on my phone is a little house that says home. Oh yeah, I have always bragged on you through the years how you always say hi in your life. Aw, thank you, Becca. Well, I can't imagine not, Does your iPhone's battery work? They can still be used to watch YouTube, even if not for phone calls. Yeah, the battery works. It dies, pretty quick. I charge it up sometimes. It works on my Wi-Fi here. I love my new Samsung. So, Kaylee, which one did you get? Did you get the folding one? So I'm due for a new phone. Pretty soon. I got my Android probably a year and a half ago. I don't know. It's got a crack, but it's just in the cover thing, I don't know, but I have dropped it in water. And so I think I need a new one, but I'm debating, do I want to get an iPhone or do I want to get an Android? I don't know. How's your kids doing and your granddaughter? Sosa's doing great. I love my new Samsung. Great camera. Oh, yours doesn't fold? I don't trust the folding ones. I think there could be too many problems with that. So which number did you get, Kaylee? Like, what's it called, the Android that you got? Is it the newest one? Native, get a flip phone. I used to have the slider phones. I like those ones. My kids are doing great. Sosa was picked up by my son last evening. You have an Apple 14, Robert? So you have an iPhone. Sosa will probably be back tomorrow. Stick with what you're used to. Right, Pam? And how many times have I told you guys, especially I just told you the other day, I do not like change. I don't. So I always stick with what works for me. Maybe a landline's better. I wish. But oh my gosh, no, got it last year. Can't remember the number. Protective screens can be replaced. Yeah, Kermie, I could actually replace it, but I have dropped it in water twice. And it's still trucking, right? So, Kaylee, is it like this one? Is it like? Yes, I'm going to show you my. Sorry. Okay. Oh, it's charged all the way. The screen's cracked. I don't know if you can really see it. Hold on. I don't know if you can see the screen crack, but it's not a bad phone. Yes, the landline. One look the same. Protective screen. I might have. Oh shit. Let me look and see if. Oh yes. Oh. Okay. Can you see the cracks in it? Hold on. It just came off that easy. See the crack right here? And the crack right there? The screen is completely perfect. Look at that. It's not cracked at all. Sweet. Ooh, it looks so nice. Now I better not drop it. Can't remember. Have a great case. You have a great case. Trump, seriously, you're home screen. That's been on there for a couple of years. So it's been on there. Well, it came over with when I transferred my other stuff from my other phone. Everyone's doing good, but it's always nice to see you live. I've just been busy with life and hardly come on YouTube. I know, Native. I felt like you just don't love me anymore. But that's just me being, sensitive. That's just how I am. I'm very sensitive. I take it personally if I don't see someone for a while. But I know life is busy. People got a lot going on, work, just trying to get by with everything. Sorry, you're so busy. It's always a pleasure to see you here. I know. Native's been here quite a while too. So yeah. Okay. Next question. What condition is Dustin Hoffman's character Raymond Babbitt affected by in the 1988 film Rain Man? Oh, you guys know this one. You would never even imagine if I told you what was going on in my life. Kermie, what's going on in your life? Kermie, you can email me too if you ever want to talk, honey. We have Google Hangouts, you guys, if we want to have a group chat or whatever. You guys know this one from, yes, Kathy and Kermie and Kaylee. Yes, autism. Absolutely. In what year was the state of Israel established? Ooh, yep, Robert, you got it. You guys all got it. Really? In what year was the state of Israel established? 48. Wow, Robert got that quick. Yes, 48. Really? 1948. Hold on. 1948. That's only 20 years before I was born. That seems weird, doesn't it, you guys? If a stock increases 10% and the next day falls 10%, is the stock unchanged in value? Oh, come on. That's so easy. Oh my gosh. You guys, now I have to get a new one of these. Oh, I cannot drop this phone. If I drop this phone, I'm screwed. I've never forgot you, and I will always love you. Oh, you're my favorite YouTuber. I'm saving up for your stripper pole for Xmas. Oh, thank you, honey. You don't got to get me a stripper pole. I'd love one though. I have one on my I have one saved because I look on Amazon and stuff, and I just save things that I like because I think at some point I'll go back maybe and buy something, but I haven't purchased the stripper pole yet. Use payphone. You need a glass cover. A glass one? They have glass ones? Icon. Stock one seems like tricky. Stock one seems like tricky. What do you mean, Becca? And what do you mean, Icon? Use payphone. Use payphone. Do you guys know the answer? The answer is no, okay? It doesn't change. Okay. Who put forward the theory of so-called penis envy? Who put forward the theory of so-called penis envy? Oh, they're very strong. Like it would affect it even though it shouldn't. Oh, I see. Stock one seems a little tricky. No, not woman. It's actually a guy. Use a payphone to make calls. Oh, a payphone. I thought you were, yes, Kermie. You got it. Sigmund Freud. Okay. Route 66 began and ended in what two cities? Route 66 began and ended in what two cities? They don't even have payphones around here anymore. Icon, can you believe that? I purchased the stuff to make you guys, and it's taken me 2 days to remember everything to get, but nope. Close, Robert. Kind of. Okay, so I've been dying to make. I was going to just go out and buy it from a restaurant, but I'm like, it's too expensive. I'm not going to go buy this meal. I'll make it. But by the time I bought everything for it, it would have costed the same to go out and order it, you know? But I've wanted pesto pasta with sun-dried tomatoes with what you call it? Pine nuts, you know, Parmesan, all of that. California, Illinois. Nope. Well, part of California, Kathy. Yes. And Chicago. Yes. Okay. So I'll say Kathy got it because it was Chicago and Los Angeles. So she got it. I've driven it, but I don't remember where it started. I was on 41st. Okay. So I'm dying to make this pasta. So I got some basil Alfredo pasta sauce, and then I got some pesto sauce because I'm going to mix them together. I want it to be a little creamy. And I got some pine nuts. No, yeah, that's okay, Kathy. You're fine. I mean, states, the same thing. It's the same thing. So I think tomorrow night I'm going to make this yummy pesto pasta. I cannot wait. It's going to have sun-dried tomatoes in it. It's going to have basil in it. It's going to have freaking pine nuts in it. And it is going to be so good. Oh my gosh. Yum. I'm so hungry for that right now. In what city is LaGuardia Airport located? Oh, I got that one wrong. I got that one. We'll do a couple more, you guys. Doesn't it feel like a Sunday to you guys? No? I need to either sell that wig I bought. I need to call them. I need to send it back because I'm not going to be able to use it. It's too big. I have a tiny head. Everything, baseball hats, everything are too big for my head. So I love the wig. It's beautiful. But the cap is too big, so I can't use it. Yes, New York. That's right. Bella, you haven't had Thai food in a while. I haven't. I know it's your favorite. You should treat yourself tomorrow. Native, I can't spend money on that right now. I'm trying to be really good right now and not spend money out, out to restaurants and stuff. But I love Thai food. I haven't had Thai food in a long time. I love the Gengai. It is so, oh my gosh. And I get 4 stars when I get it. The pad Thai, the actual dish, pad Thai, I like it, but not as much as the Gengai is the red curry. Like, I love curry. It's so, and then they have another one that's like a yellow curry with potatoes and stuff. So good. Oh, Kermit, I'm sorry to hear that, and I'll pray for you. What happened, Kermit? Thank you. I have a chronically ill family member I care for, plus serious relationship issues. It seems like nothing goes right anymore, but what the heck? Kermit, I'm sorry, honey. I'll be praying for you too. Everybody put some prayers up for Kermit. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. If you don't pray, put some inspirational, encouraging thoughts out there for Kermit's situation. Life's hard right now, Kermit. I'm sorry. So many people are going through so much, And there's certain people that really think they're the only ones in the world who have ever been through anything, And there's certain people who are so entitled and so greedy and so thoughtless about anybody else. Sure, they can speak the words and come, put out there, try to act like they care, but you can tell when someone does by their actions. And there's certain people that have never done a damn thing for anybody, but they continue to want and want and want. Me. I want this. I want that. How about you get up off your lazy ass and go work for it? Kermie, look at all the prayers up for you, honey. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry. The Bible even says that. And I'm not talking about people who cannot work. Okay. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about people that can work and they choose to e-bag instead. That's easier, right? It's easier just to plop down in front of your computer and put out all these sad stories, and lie to people so that they'll feel sorry for you and they'll reach into their pocket and give you money when even they might even be having a hard time because they want to do what's right. And I'm sorry, but I think it's gross when people take advantage of people that way. And we call it, what do we call it? It's emotional manipulation. And it's people that prey on people's emotions. It's disgusting, Native. It's sickening, isn't it? Please pray to find a diagnosis and treatment for my relative. So far, no one's been able to really find what's wrong. Oh, that's awful. I e-beg for likes. Right, Icon? Well, absolutely will pray, Kermie. Yeah. That only work for them if people watch them. Yeah, and well, a lot of people will watch them and but some people can't tell. Some people don't know the whole history, you know what I mean, with that person. Well, there's many of them. And then you've got, the true crime people who, I'm not even going to get into that. They use these poor missing kids and people who have, I love listening to Burnt Toast. If you guys haven't listened to Burnt Toast, listen to Burnt Toast. She talks about certain people and points out the obvious lies and stuff. And I love her. She's awesome. And I also really like listening to, what's her name? Ella Petty. Is that her name? Okay. What is the world's largest retailer? Of course it is. Of course it is. I even had to look at that. What is the world's largest retailer? Yep, Kathy got it. Robert, yep. Walmart. See, you guys all knew. Walmart. So Walmart's bigger than Amazon, huh? I am going to go flying back off this stool. I haven't sat on this stool in years. Native says Mars. Kermie, I like Costco. I do. I hate delivering orders from Costco though, because say a delivery will come up on my phone and they'll say it's at Costco. It'll say it's 36 items and 15 miles away or something. And depending on how much that specific order pays, or China, because they're one and the same. Exactly, Robert. Depending on how much it pays, usually if it's that far away, I won't take it unless it's a really good pay. But imagine this, 36 items from Costco. Now, if it's from a regular grocer like Safeway or Fred Meyer or something, 36 items, I can get done like that. And I can get it done quick at Costco also, except for the fact the items are so big, and heavy. It's like 36 items from Costco. you almost, you know, if they want water or they want the big old bags of dog food, or everything's huge at Costco. So, you know, a lot of times you have to get that pulling, I don't know what it's called, that thing. Oh, burnt toast. And I think it's Ella Petty. She talks about Shani and Rev. You know, they're other huge e-baggers. And yes, the large packaging. It's almost 1 a.m. and I got work at 8. Oh, good night, honey. And it was good seeing you, beautiful. Come back again, Native. I miss seeing you, honey. Okay. Thank you for popping in. Her name is Ella T. Petty. Yes, Becca. And she's hilarious. I mean, she's been on Shani and Rev's ass for quite a while because they are complete e-baggers and they don't care. You know, they'll e-bag for money for cigarettes. Can you please send us some money? I'm sorry, you guys, but we're broke right now. Can you please? We need cigarettes. And Shani wants a 2-liter of pop. And they will just flat out come out and ask for money. And then they'll do the emotional manipulation. Shani will start talking about God and how, you know, God says, you know, if you know someone is in need, you know, someone, you know, could use some help, you know, you're obligated to help. I mean, that's what she does. It's disgusting. Thank you, Native. People fall for that. I've never done that and I never will. I will say, if you like it here, if you like this video or whatever, if you want to send me a tip, don't feel obligated. Here's my Cash App. And then I don't mention it. Like, that's not e-bagging. I mean, I could really e-bag. I could tell you everything I owe money for. No, I'm just kidding. There's things I've gone through that I have not talked about on here because I have too much pride. I would not come on here and ask you guys to help me. And I thought about this and I thought, okay, under what circumstance could I see myself possibly reaching out for some help? And I thought of one situation, and I hate to even say it, but if somebody in my family were to pass away and I would need to have a funeral for them. Well, I don't have money saved up for that. And if they don't, if they don't have something set aside, then, so that's the only thing I can ever imagine reaching out, possibly. I don't even know if I would then, but I'm saying, that I would flat out come out and ask. And I don't even know if I would then. So it's just, do people not? And the thing is, Becca, she's so funny, Ella is, because she talks about these two people could work, right, Kaylee? Yeah, these two people could work, but they're living at his uncle's. But mind you, this is the kicker. He had $750,000, right? He got an inheritance of $750,000. Here comes Shani, clings onto this dude. He's the greatest thing since sliced bread, right? She helped him blow through that money. Now they are flat broke, living with his uncle, right? She's about 500 pounds. She said her physical problems aren't because of her weight. Bullshit. Anyways, yeah, they are gross, Kathy. It's like they do nothing. They sit in that house and smoke cigarettes all day, and they get an EBT card. So I don't know why they don't have food, but her kids got taken away, you guys. Also, her two boys got taken away by CPS. T needs me. Kaylee. Oh, That hair. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's another story. Because Rev kicked her son in the stomach and in the head. Okay. He's autistic, I think. So Rev goes to jail. Her kids get taken away. Shani takes him back instead of trying to get her kids back and staying away from him. The ones we have mentioned are the worst, especially T. Thank you. Yes. Kathy, I don't either. You guys know it. There's very few people that I talk crap about on here. And it's always been the same ones pretty much. They're just vile and disgusting. But Shani and Rev, you know, there's that side of me that has empathy for people, but there's a reason that when I look at them and watch what they say and watch how they act, that I don't feel empathy for them because they do nothing for themselves. I don't respect any of these people. Oh, God. And then they talk about God, and they're both the same. Kathy, here's the thing. Shani, Leticia, and Trisha, they're all the same. Of course, they have differences, but they're all the same when you think about it. Kaylee, yeah, I really don't either, but I stopped talking about MGL. I talked about her for a while years ago. Mary Marlowe, she was crazy, and a lot of people were talking about her. Talked about her for a little while, then stopped talking about her. Leticia, Trisha, and that's it. They lie, Kathy, they lie about their health issues. They lie about things they've gone through. They lie about, the one that gets me is how Trisha lies about being beat every single day by her ex-husband. I wish to God something would happen to her regarding that, some kind of trouble, but, it won't. And she'll just keep lying. People can say whatever they want on here, and that's the problem. People can say whatever they want. They can slander somebody and lie about them. It doesn't matter. And that's got to tell you somebody's psyche, like that they would literally make that up. The rage I feel when she lies. I know, Kathy, I do too. And I support Bella. They are a disgrace. Absolutely. Then people say don't watch them. Well, don't we watch? I mean, how many people watch horror movies and scary movies and, like murders, people that Chris Watts, people that they hate because of what they've done, we still watch it. So to say just don't watch it, well, it's not that simple. Because for one, it's like you kind of want to watch because you want to see what more crap they're going to lie about, Hi, Donna. How are you? I was just getting ready to pop off here in a few minutes. Oh. Perpetual victims, yeah. And you can tell when you listen to Sean tell the story about, he admits, did you make her do this? Yes. Did you do this? Yes. Oh, you're going to bed too? Yeah, I'm going to lay down here pretty soon. I got to wash my face, brush my teeth, and do all that stuff. But the way he talks and his story, everything flows. Sean is TT's ex-husband, Donna. So it flows. It makes sense. It adds up. It's just, it is what it is. His stories don't change all the time, saying one thing 1 minute, another thing another minute, another thing. It just, no, it's And to lie about abuse is disgusting, especially when, there's people on here that have really gone through abuse. To lie about cancer, again, disgusting. And they take out your uterus when you have those fibroids on between your uterus and the wall, right? Because I had the same thing. They take out your uterus so it doesn't become cancer. It's not, good night, Kaylee. Sleep good, honey. I know. I took Sosa for a walk the other morning at 5:30 a.m., you guys. Like, I was awake since like 4:30, and I had woke up a couple times before that. You can absolutely tell who is telling the truth. He handles it. Absolutely. Movies are one thing, real life bullshit is another. Well, that's what even makes it more freaking unbelievable, is that it's real life. So anyways, so I had the same exact thing, hysterectomy at age 30. I was in my 30s too, Kathy. It was not cancer, but it could have turned into it. No chemo. She lied. Yes. And then she shaved her hair because it turned green after she dyed it. But she lied and said she had cancer. I just feel like, you know what? What comes around goes around. God knows what she's done. All of her Jesus this, Jesus that. Thank you, Jesus. Lord Jesus. God, Lord Jesus. He knows. God knows. I think her time will come, for all of the hurt and pain she's caused people. I do. Yeah, she's all alone. But I think that's not even enough karma, Kathy, because she's done so much. She is all alone, and the fake, I love this. I'm living my best life being alone with your 3 dogs. The same person that, says what she says. Everybody wants to be her. Everybody is jealous of her. Everyone wants to look like her. Everybody, it's like, no, if I looked like that, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to be that mean. Okay. I think it's like Kathy, she doesn't understand that each and every one of us have lives, right? So she only thinks of the time that we're on YouTube. So don't they have anything better? Don't they have anything going on in their lives? Yes, we do. We're busy people. But for the time that we're on here, that's when we see things, right? That's when we watch. That's when we see things. But the rest of our day is busy. She's a liar. We all like our alone time, but we have beautiful families around. Yes, we do. And we are very blessed and very lucky. I get to babysit. My daughter, I asked them, who else has babysat? They said, nobody. She said, Mom, you're the only one who I have left Paisley with. And I'm like, oh, I said, thank you so much, honey. Tim's here. Tim, we were just getting ready to say goodnight. Did you watch the eclipse? But I've been the only one who's been, that's a blessing. That's a privilege, And so, I don't know. I don't see anybody else, that other person getting to be around their family. Or I heard she's a grandmother, but all right, you guys, I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. 1 week from tomorrow, I start my new job. So I'm excited about that. Thank you for hanging out with me so late. Thank you for hanging out with me so late. It is 10:30 almost my time. So it's late for you guys. Oh yeah, Robert. Robert, I put it away. I didn't even know. Yeah, well, we can do that a lot more, Kathy. I've purchased a lot of, good night, Becca. I purchased a lot of games because we used to do it a lot. We used to play a lot of little trivia games. I have music trivia, I have movie trivia. I have a lot of different ones. So we can play it again. Good night, Robert. Okay, you guys, good night. Everyone have a sweet sleep tonight. Sleep with the angels. Have wonderful dreams. Don't have any nightmares. And remember, pray for Kermie. Pray for each other if you pray. I love trivia too, Kathy. I also think it would be fun to do like my friend Graceful Dragon. She was talking about doing karaoke on here, with the karaoke machine and stuff. So then people could come up and do karaoke together. Wouldn't that be fun? We could put it on the screen. I don't know. A lot of people don't even like to show, be on screen. So who knows? We'll see. All right. Love you guys. God bless. Sleep with the angels. And I will see you next time. Good night. Bye.